I'm Rob Mob coming at you with another video. Now this problem does look very long, but I promise you it'll help you reinforce a lot of the abilities that we are learning as we begin our Unit 4, creating equations and solving equations using variables. Now let's get started. Billy works at a movie theater selling movie tickets. Throughout the week, the following events occur. On Monday, 3 people buy tickets during the shift at regular price. Okay. On Tuesday, the movie theater sells tickets with a discount of $1.50 per ticket. 6 people purchase tickets during a shift that day. Wednesday, 1 person buys a ticket at normal price. Thursday, Billy's friend comes in and buys a ticket, so he sells him a ticket at half price. And on Friday, the movie theater is a little bit more busy, so tickets sell for $3 more per ticket, and he sells 8 tickets. Great. At the end of the week, Billy checks his total ticket sales and finds that he has sold $199 worth of tickets. So, write one equation to represent this equation. Make sure all the parts are labeled and the equation is labeled properly. Great. And what is the price of 1 movie ticket? Show all steps when you solve. Great. So as always, first thing with these problems, we are going to start off by defining our variable. Now I'm going to use variable x, and I'm going to say variable x is price of movie ticket. Very straightforward, right? Great. Now we're just going to take this day by day. So first we have Monday. Monday, 3 people purchase tickets. Great. So I'm going to need a lot of space because this is going to be a very long equation. We have 5 parts for it, A through E. So 3 people bought tickets, and we know that our ticket price is going to be X. We don't know what it is yet. So 3 times the number of tickets is going to be 3x. Very easy, very straightforward. And this is for our Monday ticket sales. Great. And now on Tuesday, we have ticket sales. We are selling 6 tickets, but this time at a discount. What is that discount? That discount is going to be $1.50. So here we are. We have 6 total ticket sales. X is our price of the ticket, and $1.50 is the amount that we are discounting off. This entire section here is going to be Tuesday, but keep in mind that this section right here, that is going to be the cost of discounted ticket. And again, right here, this is the cost of ticket. Great, let's move on. So now we're on to Wednesday. Wednesday, very simply, 1 person buys a ticket, so I will just put an X here. This will be on Wednesday, and this is simply going to be cost of ticket once again. All right, now we are on to Thursday. On Thursday, Billy's friend comes in and buys a ticket, but he only sells it to him at half price. How do we represent that? So now we are adding 1 more ticket, but this ticket is being sold for half of its price. I'm going to represent that by writing a 1/2 in front of the x, indicating that this x is being multiplied by 1/2. And again, this is my Thursday, and then this is my cost of ticket. And keep in mind this arrow is indicating from the x. So this is half of the price of 1 ticket. Finally, we are on to Friday. I'm going to write it down a little further down so I have more space. And on Friday, the movie theater is more busy, so ticket sales are increased by $3 each. Very important that we write that each in there. So now we have 8 total tickets, and they are being sold similarly to Tuesday. X plus, this time, $3. And again, this is our price on Friday. And this entire section right here, X plus 3, that is going to be the cost of, let's call this inflated tickets. Inflated just means an increase in price because of a bigger need for tickets. There are more people shopping, more people watching movies on Friday, so they increase ticket prices to improve sales. So the tickets are inflated. Great. So now we have Monday through Friday, and finally our last step, all of that is going to equal $199. And we're going to label this properly so everything is perfect. This here is going to be our total ticket sales. Great. So here's our full completed equation. So this is our part A of our problem. So we're all set with that. Now we have to solve. What is the price of one movie ticket? So for part B, we are solving for X. I'm going to write down here a little jot, solve for X. Great. How do we do that? This equation looks very messy. Let's take it piece by piece. My first step is going to be to get rid of these parentheses. I call them bubbles. I want to pop these bubbles. Great. So now we have a 3x here for Monday plus, and let's get rid of this bubble on Tuesday. We have 6 times x. That is going to be 6x. And then we have a 6 times a negative 1.5. Very important to keep that negative 1.5 in there. That is going to be a minus 9. 6 times 1.5 is going to be 9. Great. Simply put, we're adding another x for Wednesday. We're adding a 1/2 x for Thursday. And then we are adding one more time, popping another bubble. 8 times x is 8x. And then 8 times 3 is going to be 24. Great. And again, that is all going to equal $199. All right, so we're almost done. Now, this looks very messy, but we can combine all of our like terms. And if you haven't heard that before, that just means anywhere where you see an x, we can combine those. And anywhere where you see just a number, we can combine those. So we have a 3x, a 6x, a regular x, a 1/2 x, and an 8x. 3x plus 6x is going to be 9x, plus an additional x is going to be 10x, plus one more 1/2 x is going to be 10.5x, plus an 8x is going to be 18.5x. Great. So I'm going to write here plus x just for my notes. Sorry, that's supposed to be a plus sign. Plus 1.5x, and this is plus 8x, and then we are down to our final here. Great, so I'm going to just rewrite that for simplicity's sake. Write down here 18.5x. That is the sum of all of my x's in this equation. So I've sold 18.5 tickets, essentially, but we'll see how that makes sense in a second. So now we have to just get our numbers, right? We've done this, 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 this. All of those have been represented by our 18.5x. Now we just have a -9 and a 24. -9 plus 24 is going to be a positive 15. So a positive 15. That is going to equal $199. Great. So our final step. Now we have to subtract out. Remember here, we are solving equations. Remember our steps for solving equations. We have to isolate this x here. So for solving equations, we first have to subtract out this 15. Remember, we are doing reverse PEMDAS. So minus out the 15 from both sides. And now we have an 18.5x, equals 199 minus 15 is going to be 184. So for this last step, the numbers are going to be a little bit crazy, so I'm just going to pull out my calculator to make this a little easy. We have 184 divided by 18.5. And what we are left with here is $9.90, about 95 cents per ticket. And that equals our X. And there you go.